And now Soludo is more or less among the Fulani Janjaweed camps. So what I'm trying to say is that destruction of that facilities that belong to Innonson is an anti-Igbotic action. It is only an anti-Igboist that could, perpetrate that third act in the southeastern Nigeria, which is why I'm seeing Charles Soludo as an agent of APC that is going to work for Bola Ahmed Tinubu comes 2027. What happened is that Innocent is like a man that you can never taunt or torment or even put down or defeat. The kind of facilities Innocent has today all around Nigeria is equating gradually that of Dangote. Innocent is one of the richest Nigerians. And I'm telling you that you can never put a salt or pot of salt or bag of salt into River Niger and accept River Niger to be salty. So that is the kind of, metaphor I'm trying to use on Soludo destruction of Innocent facilities, employment structures in the southeastern Nigeria. It is going to not appear or devastate the young man, Innocent. Innocent is a billionaire. He has made his wealth. I don't mean money across Nigeria. I mean wealth. He's an opulent man. Not satisfied, because he has failed in the Anambra woefully. That's why his government, we are not receiving any good governance from his government. What he's busy doing is destroying churches. Odumeje Church, destroying ministries. Onyaze Church, destroying employment facilities in Anambra State that belongs to a coal industry, that belongs to Innocent and Koskairis. Charles Soludo is an enemy of progress in Imo State. If left alone, Anambra State can never be an industrial hub that he used to be at the axis of Nnewi. Soludo is not the man, I believe, that can lead us to the promised land. Had it been that Ifeanyi Ubah was the one, I can actually tell you that Ifeanyi Ubah has his money. He will never even look up to federal government allocation. He will use his money, use his salary, and even the allocation that's coming into that state to at least develop Anambra State. But you can see a man that comes from the poorest family in Iswafia destroying employment facilities built by Innocent. It is unfair. You are brother, you are state, you are people, you are youth. Where are the employees going to work? Soludo, do you have ordinary poultry for Anambra youth to work? Soludo does not have poultry. He is destroying a whole factory built, automobile factory, not small factory, built by Innocent. Soludo is an enemy of the Igbos. Soludo is an anti-Igboist. Igbo kwenu, Soludo, Igbophobia. Igbo kwenu, Soludo, Igbophobia. Soludo has succeeded on destroying the Anambra. This second tenure, we are not going to vote you. Igbo kwenu, Soludo has failed. Igbo kwenu, we are not going to vote Soludo. Igbo kwenu, the Anambra, Soludo has failed. We are not going to vote him. No security today. Anambra was secured during Obi tenure. Anambra was secured during Ngige tenure. Anambra was secured when Obiano was there. Soludo, no security in Anambra. Soludo, Igbophobia, the Anambra kwenu. Soludo has failed the election. He's working hand in hand with APC juggernauts to make sure that he brings down our dear party, Apuga, Ojuku's party. The Anambra, come out en masse that day. Make sure that you fill your pockets, your bags with money. If anybody is trying to sell his vote or to buy vote from you, give him more money to take care of himself. That is what is going to prove you as a billionaire state you are. The Anambra. Anambra kwenu aye the kosisi oji. Aye ne koroni kuku. The Anambra ebuka we are too big by the grace of Chukwu Okike, my God of Abraham.
Please watch and hear from Innocent himself and disregard whatever you claim some authorities in Nnewi or elsewhere told you. Listen to Innocent on this matter.
Good morning, sir, doctor, engineer, Obozundi Bonine, Innocent Moto, Soga Delegema. Big Admonam, Igadi General Guago. rapuna mmaponare egbuwawo yes mmaponare egbuwawo tunwokuko onya nwa dokuko nwo so because onwelo many people na all over the world maka your issue okay for Demolish your company so achomuka biko obulu 1 minute will 3 minutes ki kene brief maka na okwu agaga viral kan ndị mmadụ nuke n'onu gị exactly ife melonu the state government ji wee bịa demolish your company Chineke nyelu gị nyelu ndị Igbo ka ndị Igbo wee na-enwe aṅụrị biko gịnị mere na ya company ji demolish ya biko
amabụ mọfti na ama na-arụ ilo ka a na-alụ and akwado nsilụba Adoma against Silo. Man, if you be going to be the mal problem, no why not why I become to the bar. Any other thing I don't joke or do now. Because I don't against Ivan Allo. I support and Silova. Mana, you know, I put them to the Caseba. Madame to the bar. I know how I go there. What are the problem?
The Governor Soludo Abalagi as CEO, Innonson Motors. That means I want to go to any notice. Then all of a sudden, Father was here, Unu, video demolition, maybe where your vehicles.
No, yeah, in demolition an issue. If an issue, how many I promote the bar.
That is the area Muanabia. So what if I notification? Nothing like notification.
Well, you don't know, I want to hang in 10 minutes or 20, 30 minutes in the book.
Okay. Therefore, motor neck damage. Motor you wake. Okay.
Hold on. In the madman office now, Lord, on highway, oh, but I did it.
Imagine. Okay, how many of your vehicles we further made, you know, in Wakey County?
About 20-something vehicles damaged. And I shall new one.
Oh my God. And since then, I'm getting a phone, singing all the sorry. Okay, I'm a travel, not an Anambra State in there, maybe he destroy the company. Okay, that means
face to face. I need discuss.
Mana, I got only on the phone. When I need a piano, or money in a piano, immediate. Information on that book appointment. This is a book here. Good. Manobu needs your number. I'm going to direct number. Agent direct number. But don't worry, but as a logage, since then, how many days now? You destroy your company.
1 week.
Then that 1 week now, since then, on Uberi or Mobero, even in a Nagabaira, or you on a phone, make him buy Sigibia or Malifan. I don't know. I don't know. I ask him, I don't know. All right. If I Gagabaira now, because nothing Maricholino Nugi and virtually Marifa, because now a lot of things. And when they are seeing any 10 days, when they are seeing Abalagua, when they are seeing, most of the guy can see what Innonson. Innonson, one man. Good.
You got to go. Because I'm an iPhone most I don't listen to him.
That is what I'm telling them. I'm a troublemaker. And you are a very peaceful man. You are a very simple man. You are very humble. No one this man only get notification. He get a moto.
I'll manufacture. Gamonte. I'll manufacture one time a corner. Interview. If I had online one young girl, who are the first person called make one thing for governor.
Thank you.
We go to interview. Governor, my friend,
mana ikuloku aswa fibo if you kiss we go no we be selling here mana indirectly by now obviously ogi no bona all the genuine in mind because na aini na bu mado aini na bu Anambra we call expert ani can name me fe ko suwedi no solo ono bu na no
say anything he can't say anything until I have a fan of oh, if I what happened, like I'm not
because now what I'm trying to say Buna on what if for some demolition company and they supposedly he's supposed to notify you all the Igbo, you know Igbo, or suppose you make him respect is reciprocal. I don't make politics more compromise. If we find you like I na attack Igbo today. And when money the kagin an Igbo, money the kagin when an Igbo was natural Japan, natural Dubai. Now you are the first Dubai I confirm. Why no man quizzle good respect? I'm moto. I'm a nigga bupie. If I'm we call a spade we call spade a spade. Ne find attack na Igbo. So it's a pity. I'm very sorry for what happens to you, the honorable doctor. Oh,
thank you very much.
Jisike Ogadimma. What Wanagina Kuginazu? More than Anibo Kuginazu, Mother Kuginazu. Do not be afraid. Iga Kusike, I need that your investment. I need Lenanibo. We need it. More than as you expect.
Thank you very much.
Nagazie.
That was the recorded phone conversation between Innonson and Odeje Kendamosu. Based on the audio, Innonson revealed he is in a very good relationship with Governor Soludo.
And now Soludo is more or less among the Fulani Janjaweed camps. So what I'm trying to say is that destruction of that facilities that belong to Innonson is an anti-Igbotic action. It is only an anti-Igboist that could, perpetrate that third act in the southeastern Nigeria, which is why I'm seeing Charles Soludo as an agent of APC that is going to work for Bola Ahmed Tinubu comes 2027. What happened is that Innocent is like a man that you can never taunt or torment or even put down or defeat. The kind of facilities Innocent has today all around Nigeria is equating gradually that of Dangote. Innocent is one of the richest Nigerians. And I'm telling you that you can never put a salt or pot of salt or bag of salt into River Niger and accept River Niger to be salty. So that is the kind of, metaphor I'm trying to use on Soludo destruction of Innocent facilities, employment structures in the southeastern Nigeria. It is going to not appear or devastate the young man, Innocent. Innocent is a billionaire. He has made his wealth. I don't mean money across Nigeria. I mean wealth. He's an opulent man. No matter what the cutlass could do or does to the Iroko tree, the Iroko tree can never bend. Iroko tree can never hang on the air, and you can never pull it down. So Innocent is like an Iroko tree. So just Soludo has been committing all this kind of, dastard acts against his brothers in Igbo land. And Innocent should be the last person that could remember this, receive this kind of inhumanity of man against man from Charles Soludo. What I'm saying is that we are seeing Charles Soludo as an enemy of the Igbo nation. That's why he employs Udogachi and Agune Chamber, taunting, tormenting, destroying native doctors. And my question is that native doctors is a spiritual thing. God is the one that will do that. And God can outperform man. It's not about going into family, from family to families, into forest, from forest to forest, looking for shrines, looking for idols, idol worshippers, and native doctors. If your government is good, if you are receiving the allocation from federal government, I mean security vote, and you are using it well, I don't think the Anambra will have issue of security. The billions of naira that are coming into that state, for what? Internal displaced people, Nigerian Disaster Management Agency, that money is going into Soludo's pocket account. That's why security is our common problem now. And the people that are at the receiving painful end are the native doctors. See, let me tell you, Charles Soludo is more or less an APC agent. He's not working for Awka. And you see what is going on now is that Charles has deviated from using the money he realized from federal allocation for other things that is not benefiting the Anambra, or that is not meant for that purpose for which he was elected into that office. So Charles Soludo has done wrong. I'm an Igbo man. I don't buy into destroying of innocent employment facilities or structures established in Anambra State for people to work and survive, their families, their children. It is uncalled for. Why could we be destroying employment establishment or facilities? Where are Anambra youths going to at least lay their hands up on? You want them to become thieves? After you see them now, delving into cultism and all manners of, criminalities, you will start calling police and soldiers, going house to house, killing and maiming innocent Anambra youths. While you are the one that contributed to the mechanism that brought about these youths, perpetrating all manners of criminalities in Anambra State. Soludo is gullible. Soludo is answerable to any criminal activities going on in Anambra State as a result of bad governance. Destruction of innocent employment facilities at Nnewi axis of Anambra State is highly fallible. I fault it. I term it unjustifiable. That's it.
Okay, but if it were to be, a lot of people have come out on social media and say, if it were to be a northern governor, would they have destroyed
Northern governor cannot even tell you who is political godfather. Political godfathers, God's son, they can't tell who is who in the north. Why? When they go into their mosque, they perfect it. Allah, Muhammad, Ishe, Ashe, Ame, it don't finish. Inside the mosque, someone sponsored El-Rufai. Has El-Rufai told you his political godfather? No. Has El-Rufai ever come out on the news telling you that I'm a godson to Mudi Cherif? No. They have their godfathers, they have their political opponents, they have their governors, they have their billionaires, their companies all over the north. The governors can never go along destroying Dangote's cement, destroying Dangote's facilities, employment, industries in the north. No, all in the name of politics. Lie. Nobody could do that among the governors of the northern states because they are one in one faith, they are one in one religion, they are one in one central language, that is Hausa. These Hausas, they are like cults. Yes, brotherhood of the cross. They like themselves. You can't see them destroy properties that is made belong to their brothers. You see Soludo destroy the whole employment facilities in Anambra State. Where does he expect the Anambra youth to work? That is a monkish idea. That is an idea from gorilla. Because Soludo reasons like gorilla. He reasons like Adaka. He reasons like baboon. Baboon, kind of large monkey that can actually excrete and use his hand, pick up the excreta and throw it inside his mouth. That is Charles Soludo for you. Charles Soludo administration destruction of Innonson motors facilities in Nnewi, or anywhere in Anambra State has actually spelled it out that Soludo is a baboon. kind of large monkey. He's a man that is not satisfied, you know, because he has failed in the Anambra woefully. That's why his government, we are not receiving any good governance from his government. What he's busy doing is destroying churches, Odumeje Church, destroying ministries, Onyaze Church, destroying employment facilities in Anambra State that belongs to a coal industry, that belongs to Innonson and Koskairis. Charles Soludo is an enemy of progress in Imo State. If left alone, Anambra State can never be an industrial hub that he used to be at the axis of Nnewi. Soludo is not the man, I believe, that can lead us to the promised land. Had it been that Ifeanyi Ubah was the one, I can actually tell you that Ifeanyi Ubah has his money. He will never even look up to federal government allocation. He will use his money, use his salary, and even the allocation that's coming into that state to at least develop Anambra State. But you can see a man that comes from the poorest family in Iswafia destroying employment facilities built by Innocent. It is unfair. You are brother, you are state, you are people, you are youth. Where are the employees going to work? Soludo, do you have ordinary poultry for Anambra use to work? Soludo does not have poultry. He is destroying a whole factory built, automobile factory, not small factory, built by Innocent. Soludo is an enemy of the Igbos. Soludo is an anti-Igboist. Igbo kwenu, Soludo, Igbophobia. Igbo kwenu, Soludo, Igbophobia. Soludo has succeeded on destroying the Anambra. This second tenure, we are not going to vote you. Igbo kwenu, Soludo has failed. Igbo kwenu, we are not going to vote Soludo. Igbo kwenu, the Anambra, Soludo has failed. We are not going to vote him. No security today. Anambra was secured during Obi tenure. Anambra was secured during Ngige tenure. Anambra was secured when Obiano was there. Soludo, no security in Anambra. Soludo, Igbophobia, and the Anambra when Soludo has failed the election. He's working hand in hand with APC juggernauts to make sure that he brings down our dear party, Apuga, Ojuku's party. The Anambra, come out en masse that day. Make sure that you fill your pockets, your bags with money. If anybody is trying to sell his vote or to buy vote from you, give him more money to take care of himself. That is what is going to prove you as a billionaire state you are. The Anambra. Anambra when I the Kosisi Oji, Ayene Koroni Kuku. The Anambra Ebuka were too big by the grace of Chukwu Okike, my God of Abraham.
And supports the works Soludo, the governor, is doing. After all, nobody is against development. Innocent said he is aware of the road construction going on and he supports it. But he said he is surprised of such demolition without notice, or probably with short notice. He said if the company was informed, they would have moved away the vehicles. He said even if it was 30 minutes notice that was given to them, they would have moved away the vehicles. Just 30 minutes. That it wouldn't take them anything to move away the vehicles. Please note that carefully. He said, but those who came for that operation refused to listen to their pleas to move away the vehicles. And about 20 plus vehicles were damaged. All were brand new vehicles. He said even his staffs, they managed to leave the buildings. They were all trapped after the demolition. Many of them left through ladders to show you that the destruction obstructed them from leaving the building. So, according to Innocent, he's not been able to reach Governor Soludo. We heard Governor Soludo is in UK. He is there to see Anambra people. So perhaps after Innocent speaks with Governor Soludo, we will pass whatever is the information to you again. Listen again. We don't pass fake information. We pass authentic information. Anytime you want to argue about videos here, watch the whole length of the video to understand the video. Don't just watch a minute and you will come back. These guys are reporting fake. I saw all your comments yesterday. But I will read the reaction of one of our viewers yesterday. Our viewers are wise, but this guy's comment, oh, very intelligent. And that's like what I told you about the man, an elder who reacted to that. You know, this is not how the government was supposed to act. The government was supposed to act with understanding. Having known who Innocent is in the state, Innocent is one of the biggest employer of labor in Anambra State. Now, let's read this comment from one of our viewers, very intelligent comment, and I commend him. He wrote, I keep saying this. The average educated Igbo man, be he a professor like Soludo or another, is very raw, brutish, and highly unrefined. This can happen in a civilized world when jobs are at stake. Yes, if demolition must occur, listen carefully, if demolition must occur, Anambra government has the capacity to tow out those brand new vehicles and have Innocent pay for the cost of doing so, the cost of towing them out, the cost of keeping them in a safer place. Innocent will have to foot the bill later. That is what a good government would have done. And that is what an elder suggested when he saw that. Irrespective of whatever, whether you have told him, you have given him time to, you ask them to do this, that is what you would have done. Than destruction. And Innocent himself said, if they were even given just 30 minutes, they will remove the whole vehicle, even if the notice was just 30 minutes. The government staff who carried out this demolition acted like motopark thugs. No form of decency at all. You know, nowadays, government employs everyone, including the Mpurummiri people. Crooks, government employs everyone because people need job. The competent people to do the job are not always around. Maybe they are doing another thing. So government makes sure, oh, come and get job, come and get job. Some without training. But we are still waiting to see Soludo's reaction on the whole thing. In a few days, we will know the truth. And I believe you will thank me for all the information regards this that I've shared here. Just a few days ago, we complained of the recklessness and unprofessional display of Udo Gachi, security office, still in Nnewi. And here is another, in a different department. So, understand the major problem here. Those guys acted without any human feelings. They displayed wickedness. In fact, I wanted to say this wickedness rivals that of the devil. Innocent staff were pleading, give us few minutes so that we'll remove these vehicles. They refused. And you know the certain Colonel Osigwe, who is like a manager there, said they just came for that particular building. There were several buildings that were marked, but they came for that particular building. Imagine if you have given them 30 minutes, this would not have been the story. You will still, Innocent is not against the demolition. He's not against it. It's only a part of the building that was demolished. But this was the part housing several vehicles. And the moment the demolition was on, the roof, the heavy roof of that particular section, as if they clamped down on the vehicles. What stops you from giving innocent staffs 30 minutes? We see what we call sheer wickedness, envy of a black man. Meanwhile, in rounding up, we are looking forward to see an apology and a compensation to Innocent Motors for this recklessness and wickedness from Soludo's government. Until then, viewers, please add your comment on the comment section. Tell us your thoughts. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe. Share this video after watching. I am Azuka OJ. Bye-bye for now.